Welcome back to Uprising. I'm Sonali Kohatkar. You can now watch Uprising on Free Speech TV, which airs on Dish Network Channel 9415, DirecTV Channel 348, and on hundreds of part-time cable affiliates and on Roku. Greece's left party Syriza claimed a stunning victory in elections yesterday, winning 149 seats, just two shy of an outright majority. Syriza leader 40-year-old Alexis Tsipras was just announced as the new prime minister, and he said in a victory speech, quote, "Greece leaves behind the austerity that ruined it, leaves behind the fear, leaves behind 5 years of humiliation, and moves forward with optimism and hope and dignity." Syriza has formed a coalition with a right-wing anti-austerity party called Independent Greeks, which won 13 seats in parliament. The election was largely a referendum on recent economic policies that forced deep cuts in social services and jobs in order to service a huge debt. Tsipras has vowed to push the EU to forgive at least half the national Greek debt and abandon austerity policies. Syriza's win is being seen as a crucial moment for leftist policies in Europe, with possible repercussions in Italy and Spain, where parties are also poised to gain political power as they carefully monitor Greece. Outgoing Prime Minister Antonin Samaras of the New Democratic Party said, quote, "I got a country on the verge of ruin. I was asked to try and save it, and I did." My guest is Peter Bratsis. He is an assistant professor of political science and social sciences at BMCC in New York. Welcome to Uprising, Peter.
Thank you, Stanley.
I
Glad
should
to be
say
here.
welcome back, since you joined us last week in the run-up to this election. And of course, it was known last week that Syriza would win at least more seats than anybody else. But were you surprised by the extent of its win?
Well, it was larger than expected, the margin of difference. The exit polls earlier in the day had shown them with even more of a lead, but even at 36.4% that they received, it's still a very significant victory and well beyond what people expected a week or 2 weeks ago.
And some Greek voters said that they chose Syriza in these elections because they literally have nothing left to lose. And I'm wondering if you think that even people who might consider themselves conservative in this case threw their lot in behind Syriza.
There's no question that happened, that people who had their whole lives voted for the mainstream center-right or center-left parties switched to Syriza out of desperation, out of the severity of the economic downturn and the fact that continuing with the same policies does not lead to anything beyond what they presently have.
And